Hello everybody, this is Tim here again, here with another movie review. This time for a movie that I've recently just seen that has been out for a while called The Lighthouse, starring Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe, and that's pretty much the whole cast. But yeah, this is a very interesting movie. It's shot in black and white. I didn't look up who the director of this film was. I just wanted to watch it because I've been interested in seeing it for a long time because it got really good critic reviews when it came out, and I'd been meaning to watch it, but I just kept putting it off, and finally I decided, what the hell, watch it. How do I feel about it? Now, if you're new to my channel, just to jump into this, I've been studying film since I was a child. Like, I've been researching film and learning about films and screenplays and pre-production, post-production, development, all that when it comes to movies and literature and everything. Like, I've been studying all this type of stuff for years. So, when I go into this film is shot in black and white, and it's set in the past. So obviously that tells me that this director is trying to make an artistic movie. Okay. That seems like what his intentions are. And the way this film plays is really like a piece of art. That it's really open to interpretation for metaphors and stuff like that in it. This is the type of movie that does go for that. And some people, more mainstream type audiences, are just going to automatically write this film off. They're just going to go throw it away because they're going to see it as just pretentious, just automatically pretentious because of the fact that it's shot in black and white. I don't see film that way. Like, to me, film is art. Even if it's made for entertainment, there is still artistic merit that goes into everything that when it comes to a film and how a film is put together, unless it's just a film that's just like total trash, like a Yui Bowl film or whatever. But yeah, it's shot in like black and white, and the whole film is like Robert Pattinson, who's a lighthouse keeper, who's working with William Dafoe, who's an older lighthouse keeper, and the movie really shifts from like comedy to horror to drama. And it starts to almost feel like a play with the way William Dafoe talks. He's like, keep calling himself like, he comes off like Ahab and Moby Dick, like giving a speech sometimes, and then they play it like Robert Pattinson actually points it out at points for laughs and for funny, and to be funny. It really feels like a foreign film, really, to me, almost. But kind of like The Fifth Element was like a French movie. This really has that kind of foreign movie sensibility to me, to where it's like multiple different types of genres like melded together into one, like, by the end of the film, cohesive movie. This is also a type of film that I think certain people may appreciate more on like the second watch and stuff like that. But me, as an experienced film reviewer and watcher and critic of film, and as a student of film, watching it, I really got what the director was going for. This is one of those read into it what you will type films. What I got from this is Robert Pattinson talks about like how his friend got killed and how he murdered him and all that. So immediately towards the over halfway point of the movie, what I was getting from this movie, because of knowledge of other types of movies like this that I've seen, other literature and stuff that I've read, is that the director is telling me, personal interpretation-wise, that William Dafoe is not real. He's just kind of like in the dude's head, or in Robert Pattinson's head, and that the whole movie is just kind of like in his head, and that he keeps wanting to get to the lighthouse in the movie to like be up there with this like heavenly light. It's almost like he's trying to reach like heaven in the afterlife, and by the end of the movie, he actually gets there and touches the light, and it like burns him. And the dude like falls backwards down the stairs all the way down. And we skip to the next scene. He's like laying on a beach and he's being pecked to death by seagulls or whatever. So I took that as like the whole movie is in Robert Pattinson's head, and this is like his purgatory. And William Dafoe is acting as like the surrogate representation in his mind of like his friend that he admitted to killing. Because when, of course, Robert Pattinson comes at him multiple times in the movie, and him and William Dafoe are arguing, he will flash into like being his friend and also into like being a mermaid, and it also comes off like the movie is dealing with like Robert Pattinson's character's like inner emotions and like his inner feelings, so like how he felt about his friend and stuff like that. Kind of like the character is like bisexual, and he's torn between like his love for wanting to be with a man and wanting to be with a woman, which was represented by like the mermaid in the movie. That's what I got from the movie, personal interpretation wise, and it just plays really well up on the horror and stuff like that of the film. But yeah, all in all, this is a 4 out of 4 easily. For what this film is, this is really art. This more than a movie. This is a masterpiece of its genre, but this is not going to be a film for everybody. I can see why critics really liked it, and I like it as well. From a film lover perspective, but I really think you would have to be like a cinema lover to really appreciate this movie. And if you don't know a lot about this type of movie, you probably will be watching the whole movie like scratching your head going like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, I recommend this to people who like this type of movie. And if you're seeing this review and you're interested in what I'm saying and how I describe the movie, then you'll know whether or not this movie is for you. This is more for cinema fans, in my opinion, and people who are just fans of film as an art form. So yeah, all in all, 4 out of 4. I do highly recommend it. I really enjoyed this film, and I will definitely pick it up on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever format I can. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And oh, one more thing: the score for this was just kind of like the Lighthouse like thing, just like blaring in the background, making a noise. I loved that. I almost wish this was almost like a silent film, and it was just like words popping up at the bottom of the screen. But the performances here by Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe really surprised me, especially Robert Pattinson, because this is the first like different movie I've seen the dude in, besides like the Harry Potter movie he was in, which he was fine in, and the horrible Twilight movies, which I've only seen bits and pieces of and like refused to watch. He was amazing in this. This is an Oscar-nominated performance easily. But yeah, all in all, 4 out of 4. Highly recommend it if you're a fan of this type of movie, and you'll know if you are. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again.